Welcome back, guys. Slapping here. Welcome to the start of a brand new campaign. So next on our list is the Dark Elves. I'm going to be playing Lokhir Fellheart. A very hard campaign from the last time we tried it, although it may have something to do with his position in the world, which is over near Gorok, at least it was. I'm not exactly sure where he is now. But he's heavily focused on the Blackheart Corsairs, which is these guys. So that's basically how our army's going to be built. I'm kind of thinking, going forward, we're going to be playing the lord that corresponds with the units that I want to play. And quite often I want to pick the weirder units to play with, so that's what we're going to do. Cup of coffee episode, let's go. Yeah, this guy, we've tried this guy once before, when he first came out. And we got annihilated. Absolutely annihilated. It was a very short campaign. It wasn't even close to being a victory. I think another one that kind of wrapped up on like episode 3 or something like that, we get absolutely monstered. Hopefully he's kind of changed his position in the world and he doesn't start over down in South America anymore. That whole section of the map's terrible. It's such a long way to go anywhere over there. The other Dark Elves we know from the last campaign, sorry, from the High Elf campaign, the one before, that most of the other Dark Elves still start up in that top left hand corner because we come across them when we were with the High Elves, so we know most of them are up there. But I don't know if this guy is. He was always separate from everybody else. Him and Malice. Malice was down in the bottom right-hand corner over here. I don't know if he's still there or not, but hopefully this guy doesn't start where he used to, because that's a hard start. It'll be interesting with these units. See if we can buff them enough to actually be viable, because they definitely weren't. They definitely weren't in the last time we tried it. They just got outplayed by everything. They're like a hybrid unit, right? Well, there's two versions. There's a melee version and then like the hybrid version with a bit of range. So we'll see. 17 of them in an army may be good, maybe not. We can, of course, interlace it with other stuff if we want to, but we try and focus on whatever units this guy buffs if we can. Make our armies a bit more themed. I like it. We're not going for just stock standard doom stacks no matter what lord we're playing. There's a reason we're playing that lord, right? We want to play with the units that he buffs. Yeah. That's what I find enjoyable. Anyway, I hope you guys do as well. It's like greenskins when you play with Grimgore, you don't play with Black Orcs. When you play with Scarsnick, you don't play with Goblins, right? It's no point playing Scarsnick and then playing Black Orcs. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense to me. Might as well just play Grimgore and get better Black Orcs. Same with this guy. It was up between him and Malekith. Malekith buffs the standard Dark Elf units, Dread Spears, Bleak Swords, all that type of stuff, but I feel like that's a bit too similar to High Elves, where we buffed all the Spearmen and the Archers and stuff. They're not exactly the same unit, but I just felt like it was too similar to that kind of campaign to do another one straight away. Maybe sometime in the future we can have another look. Dark Elves is not a faction that I've played a heck of a lot of. I don't generally... Well, it doesn't generally compute in my brain how to actually play them properly, so... we will wait for the program to respond. Yes, we will. We won't crash just yet, hopefully. Come on, game. You can do it. God, I hope they come up with some improvements to performance soon, because yeah, it's Immortal Empires is it's obviously pretty taxing, right? And my computer's not terrible. It's not top of the line, but it's not that far away. I feel bad for anybody who runs a lower-end computer trying to play this. Jesus. Right, well that is not South America, so that's good. Isn't that Cathaway territory?
Skull that decorates this deck adds to my legend.
I think so.
Why should I not take yours?
Yeah, good point, mate. Good point. Right, go away. Yeah, where are we? That is Cathaway territory. Yeah, that's Cathaway up there. Okay. Right, let's have a look at... What do you want to look at first? We'll look at him first. Oh, that's not him, that's him. It's a caster, shadow caster. It's not terrible, but it's not the best. So let's have a look, see what kind of buffs he does do. He can get a dragon at 18, that's pretty good. That's just standard stuff. It's melee attack, leadership, and armor piercing missile damage, 100%. I'm guessing they don't do a lot of armor piercing missile damage. They do 3, so that'll take them up to 6. It's not completely terrible.
Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread.
Vanguard deployment and Stalk when unmounted. That's for him, right? Yep. And Vanguard deployment for Corsairs and Stalk for Corsairs. Oh, that's actually really good. Black Ark. He's played a lot of Black Ark stuff, does he? That's something we haven't really done. Move attack when fighting at sea. Okay, and then he's just got the stand buffs. There's not a huge amount of buffs for those guys, though, is it? Really? Okay. Nothing in there that buffs them either. Okay. It's going to be interesting. Right, chuck her in there.
All shall be mine.
Thank you. Right, so we've got 2 Corsairs. Standard ones. 2 units of Dread Spears. 2 units of Corsairs with the hand bow. So what is their melee stats? These guys do slightly more damage. Okay, but they obviously don't have that range component. Dread Spears, and we have a Feral Manticore. Right, win condition is control at least of the following Cathway coastal regions. Oh. So is that just all up and down here, is it? Oh, that's way down there. So we own that one. Oh my god, they're so far away. Right, so that's obviously our first objective. Oh, that one's not too far. Oh, we start with the Black Ark. So the Black Arks buff the army, right? If you use them in combat. And we can recruit out of them too. God, I gotta try and remember how to play this. Income boast battle loot, recruitment, unit experience per turn. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Let's do that. So he can recruit into his army as well, right? Can I? Why can't I move? No, why can't I move? There you go.
The ocean awakes.
Right, so that's in range of all this, so he'll get whatever buff, if there is one currently active in there. And we've got that.
Damn this heat.
Black Ark growth. So these only have tiny little garrisons. No, they're pretty decent. So we probably won't be defending these settlements, but we might try and get... I'll do minus control. Do that one. I'll try and get as much garrison stuff in there as we can. And just do it that way. Try and be as buff as possible. Okay, let's fight this. So what does he do? Minus 50% upkeep for them and stalk and stuff, I think. Causes fear. Actually, causing fear is really good. He might be after fear bomb. He is a melee lord, I think. Yeah, he's got to be. Anti-infantry. Okay. The sea cloak once we get that. This is definitely a campaign of I have no idea what's going on. But we'll do what we can. Oh, yeah, I don't know how we need to round out the army with these, because these guys are going to be the bulk of it. Dragons and stuff maybe in there. Carabuses or whatever they're called. Might try and get some of those in there later on. We'll see how we go. We might not even make it to late games.
Dealers in death, merciless warriors.
I mean, do you really want them in behind? Because they are kind of a melee unit as well. Particularly, eh?
Druki! Druki!
No, just don't put them in behind, mate. Put them there.
Dark Elves!
Druki!
Dark Shards!
Right, he goes in there. Once we get Pendulum with her, that'll be pretty good. Lock that. Everybody go, just make that guy 2, please. So what did we start with? Oh, she's Deathlord. Shadow. Yeah, so if we kill more people, we'll get more buffs. So that works.
Lokhir, Fellheart.
See, they do 35 damage. Oh, these guys do 35 damage as well. Just don't quite have that same melee attack. I just feel like it'd be better just to have the hand bow guys though. It's obviously going to be inflicting a bit of damage before you even start. So these things are from the Black Ark. A bombardment, another bombardment, and another bombardment. AI gonna move. Bring this guy in.
Soldiers of Rome,
Chuck that on him. Her, whatever.
come melee!
The Kraken fights!
The Kraken Lord, that's what he is, isn't it? Anyway, dudes.
I thirst!
Well, they're focusing on that. We should have saved those for when we were actually engaged, but it's okay.
Corsair handbows.
Jeez, those guys got smacked by zombie pirates? Come on, man.
Ready!
Are you serious? That's not a good start, is it? Why are they losing to zombie pirates?
Corsair handbows. Rookie.
Alright, this is going to be a tough campaign. Clear out, we don't want to lose her.
Barrel then!
Eager for battle.
Shoot that guy on the back,
Without
eh?
question. Nagarothi. Orders understood.
Those guys are about dead, so that's good.
Dark shards.
Jesus, they
Moving
lost.
forward.
What is that unit? Oh, depth guard. Oh, God. God
Strike
almighty.
them down!
We're going to lose our caster. Let her out, Lance.
Corsair.
Well, that's a great
handbows.
start, isn't it? Losing your caster. She's dead, not coming back, dead.
Die, weaklings.
Oh, that sucked. Oh. Guess we don't have a caster. Oh, man, that's gonna hurt. Oh, terrible beginning, mate. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. We've come back from worse. Yeah, depth guard are good. Yep, I shouldn't have put those spears up against them. There's no way they were going to win that. I suppose I didn't have a lot of choice. There wasn't much else to put there. Oh, did she survive? Oh, she might have.
We must fill the slave decks. Not
Oh,
near
she did.
Fellheart.
Oh, thank God for that. Okay. What's in there? 8. I'm gonna recruit before attacking that. And since we're going this way, I'm gonna grab him. Oh, that's so lucky. That's actually so lucky. Right, get into your magic. That's the guy out there. So I can recruit in this as well, and then transfer them to that if we want to. Oh, you can't? Right. Oh, because he's recruiting out of it. Yeah, right.
Lord of the Black Court.
Right, technologies. It's got to be that one, right? Yep. I feel like I've got to try and buff these dudes up as fast as we can.
Speak.
Which means I may not go for... Oh, I do need lightning strikes. No, we're going to get lightning strikes. You just got to. If you don't have lightning strikes, you're going to lose. So take this. What?
Pulling back.
Oh, he's got a boat out there. Oh, that means he didn't recruit.
Keep his precious.
Oh,
You, the Druki of Nagaroth, bring slaughter.
I am denied!
Black-hearted dreadlord.
By the cruel
yeah, it means he
seas.
can't recruit. There's only 8 in there, though.
Next tide.
Still out of here.
Malevolent lord. Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Oh, that should be outside his range, so we're going to recruit
Kraken
again.
calls.
Did the building finish? No, it didn't either. Rude. Right, yeah, I can recruit everything out of this.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
It is a floating city, right? That's essentially what it is. So who are... That's vampires, right. So what faction is that? Like, who leads that faction? I'm not sure. So it's the same one, right.
Not this time. Can't be
So there's 5, there's 13 in there
A
now.
mutiny.
I've got 12. He's not recruiting though, so I'm going to recruit.
Black-hearted
I don't know
dreadlord.
where his ship went. Hang on.
Sacrifices to Mathlan.
vile
I'm gonna move so we get the Lokhir in there. I don't know where that ship went to, but it's okay.
Seek the warmth.
Not really much else we want to build in there as such.
Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread.
Yeah, I don't know why you just won't get them.
The people are displeased.
Now, the melee ones are slightly better in melee, but they obviously don't have that range damage capability. I feel like that's just the way to go, right? Yep. Right, well, I don't know you, we're probably ambushing us.
Damn this heat.
Probably, but we're still going to do it anyway.
Ready.
Guess not. Decisive victory, low casualties. Well, it's because it's low, we'll just auto it.
The new lair for the Kraken. Bring
So
fire
that gives us
and
this
terror.
province we want. Control, please. We don't want that to rebel on us.
Admiral of Cars.
Good growth in there. She's coming at level 3. Spirit Leech. And a couple more of those. There's no boat here. No, cool. Upgrade that, and that'll be our next. Can I actually get there? Yeah, I can come in through here. Yeah.
Sacrifices to Matlan.
Still got to go down this line.
Aboard the
Actually, I
Tower
don't need to be in
of
there, do I?
Blessed Dread.
Oh, I took it, didn't I? Yeah, right. Right, that's maybe a mistake doing this. Just getting these guys, but I feel like you kind of have to. So we need to fill out this army first, then we can fill out this. In the meantime, this is kind of vulnerable. God, that's literally so far away. It's not like you can put them on the boat and just sail them down there.
Yes. Set course.
Only 13 there, but I assume there's an army in there.
Dreadlord. Such slaughter awaits.
So that's within that range.
Ply the cruel seas.
Lord of the Black Court.
We want a master, so we'll get that. Let's finish 2 speed for Black Arcs. Or leadership, what is the leadership like?
Kraken Lord.
66.
Yes.
It's a little on the low side. No speed wouldn't necessarily help us that much. I'll go with leadership. Yeah, so this is going to be supporting this, so that's fine. It might be the same with, again, with like the High Elves, where our main army is so cheap we can afford a second army relatively early on. So we'll look at that. We'll do turn 5 diplomacy as well, the same way we did it with Dark Elves. I mean High Elves, sorry. Although I just totally missed turn 5, but that's fine.
Ready.
Hawks.
Go on then.
Go on, dude.
Master of Misrule.
You're literally the only person who likes me. Well, they want peace, but that's fine. That's not going to happen. Because I want your stuff. Right, what do you got in here? Nothing. Okay.
Ready my swords.
There's your army there. Right.
The tower calls.
The other army attacks, right? There's only 7 in there though. It brings them up to 20.
I approve of these dark.
We can bring this guy down. I can't actually recruit the hero units here though, can I? Oh no, I can. Over here. None of those are that amazing for us, but can
Master
do.
Druki. My time, my talents.
And then I can recruit into this too now. I had. I forgot money. If I had enough money, I could anyway. Yeah. It's got walls, right? Surely. Definitely looks like it does. I mean, obviously you can put him into sea and sail them both around, but you can't put him inside that. Which would be awesome if you could. At least I don't think you can. Didn't used to be able to.
I survived my
You got
rivals.
19? Yep.
I have much to show.
Totally did that on
Real
purpose,
military
wasn't
might.
coincidence.
Sacrifice them to Mathla.
Still a siege. I still don't want to fight it.
Time to feed the Kraken.
Just occupy.
Admiral of Kar's fleets.
What's the control? Casualties. I'm taking that one because there's so. I'll tell you what. Because there's so many different bonuses in that.
Sacrifices to
Alright,
Mathla.
I'm going to try and get some equipment as fast as we can. This guy will be training. We've got no equipment, right? Nah.
Ply the cruel seas.
So we got that one. That replaces the existing one, right? Okay, so that's one of the ones we needed. Do we just carry on down this line then? There's definitely a couple in that little area. 3 in that little area. Basically 4. Yeah, we just carry on down the coast then, eh? Which it does mean these things up here are extremely vulnerable. Extremely. I guess you didn't even have to. You could do vassalization through there, right? You don't have to necessarily take them. We will, but you don't need to. And hopefully not lose everything behind you in the meantime. But we still need to take the inland settlements and stuff as well, because we still need 30 settlements.
Ready.
That is forbidden.
Lokhir Fellheart.
You're forbidden. We're going to stay here for an extra turn.
Fear my malice. Feared by all.
Experience, yes sir. So I'll drag him down a little.
We have a deal.
Where's our next target? That one. Or that one, I suppose. Nah, that one. That's part of that guy's region.
Plotting a course. Set the sails.
I think we go for that lord as well. I'll get a second one of these, eh? When I can afford it.
Admiral of Kar's fleets.
Nah, so that's, yeah, that's just swapping troops. You can't do that. Right, one more turn for this guy, then we'll move him. Yeah, this is going to be the problem.
Death and carnage wait.
Do we go back?
Not this officer.
Yes.
A vile plan.
Bring fire and terror. The Kraken moves.
Such slaughter awaits.
Ready for ambush. I am going.
40% chance, that's
Dread
pretty
Lord of
terrible.
Nagara.
Another one? Oh, I can have one. Yeah, boo. It's annoying this doesn't give you extra units. Well, we're not having a huge amount of income considering we've got 3 settlements already. Ambush for this guy would actually be quite nice. With all the range damage we've got.
Rival power comes to parley, demanding a change in your mutual relations.
No, I think we'll kill him.
Consider their offer carefully.
Sacrifices to Mathlan.
Where did his army go?
Pillage and plunder. Set course, mongrels. Show me the compass.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Those are actually quite cheap when they're not. When they're not in an actual army. Because these guys are, yeah, 113 in that army. Right, assuming he attacks us here. I don't know if that was the region we were supposed to raid, but we just did it. Raiding's not exactly my strong suit. Let's get slaves from that too. Right, give us extra leadership, obviously within this region. That's a full stack now, man. 28.
By the cruel seas.
Okay.
Hated landwalkers. The Kraken strikes.
Medium casualties.
Raid,
Okay.
fight, plunder.
There's a bit to do loot and occupy then.
Dedicate this place to Mathlan.
It's 5. Attacking at sea, right? Potion of toughness.
Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread.
So we can fight against high elves. Don't imagine we're going to be fighting high elves that regularly anytime
Admiral
soon.
of Kar's fleets.
See, this does nothing versus the AI because minus 16 leadership is next to nothing. So we need to grab that and probably that, right?
Bring fire and terror. By the cruel seas.
What if I kick them out?
Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread.
What? I admire your darkness.
Attend me.
Go real into them.
Yes.
Yep, sure.
Vicious
That's
dread.
gonna work out well. I'm sure it is. Could get cavalry too, I suppose. Artillery? Their artillery is not amazing. Probably go into this line to get this big stuff to bolster our army. That one.
Admiral of Kar's fleets.
So this is other army. How many? You've only got 10 in that settlement too. Don't see that as being that valuable. Minus upkeep on that. That seems pretty good. Pretty good. Make them even cheaper. Is there an army there? Or is that just a statue thing? It's quite priority themed, eh? He's going for that other army, I think. There's no way he kills that. He is going for that, and he's raiding us with the door. There's only 8 in there, there's 10 in there.
Bring fire and terror.
There's only going to be 5 on this one, they'll be low health. Yeah.
Kraken calls. Onwards,
Okay,
crew.
I've got to try and stop him.
Tide with the tides.
You're probably fine there, dude. Do I keep buffing and stuff, or do we recruit? Because I can't really afford to do both at the moment. I'm only taking them for this guy because they're so cheap. And hopefully this guy doesn't move towards us.
Amuse the Kraken Lord and
He's
Terran
running.
God.
I didn't really want to take this again.
Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread. Underway. Ready for ambush. A mutiny!
Right, training, the faster we get these guys high level, the better.
The sea gives comfort in the heat.
I want to save that spot for
Sun.
something actually useful for this army if we want to swap it over into it. I don't think I can just stay here trying to chase this dude. Oh, there we go, thank you.
Draw your blades. We fight.
That's what we wanted. There's a 50-50 shot on the ambush, so
By the cruel
she got a
seas.
mount, that's really good. Yeah, I think I have to do that one. What do we got? Because Pit of Shades, right? Yeah. Purple Sun, sorry, it's the only real damage dealer in this.
Bring fire and terror. Sacrifices to Mathlan. The tower called.
Good job, good job. Oh, nice little bloody armor there too.
Slaves of the real plunder.
She's got a few slaves. What happens when we cap out? Not sure.
Kraken Lord. Yes.
Right, can we head south now, please? Go for that one. Oh, that must be the region we have to raid. 4k there, or I can do this one.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
And that's a pretty good cavalry unit. But getting another lord would be really nice. It's pretty expensive for one dude though, isn't it?
Admiral of Kar's fleets.
Oh, let's come straight down. He can move down a bit. I still want to stay within the range of him though.
Anchors away. Sail, damn you.
Turn back around. Okay, close enough. Alright, might as well go forward then.
The ocean awaits.
Well, I mean, this is essentially our second army, isn't it?
By the cruel seas.
No, not worried about any of that. Recruitment costs, no. Casualties, yep, that'll be fine.
It is time.
Double check, did he actually
Aboard
put that
the
on?
Tower of Blessed Dread.
He did, 5%, plus he's got healing available. Yeah, might as well put that on him for now. Better than being on nobody. Yeah, it must be this region that wanted us to raid. Very different campaign. Don't know how well that's going to go. Feels like these guys are still really weak. Right, that rebels. So let's come down through that way then. Kill off the rebellion.
Lord of Fear. Dread Lord of Nagaroth.
You can't lightning strikes, there's no... Well, I mean, apart from the cheaper stuff, I suppose. It's probably worthwhile.
Sacrifices to Mathlan.
Cruel and deadly.
It's like, how much do I put in here? I mean, if we're investing in the settlement... How much do they cost him? 200, Jesus.
Lord.
But yeah, if we're investing into this, we don't want to lose this, so we actually want the strongest armor we possibly can in here. They're cheap when they're in this, which is good, and they're going to be even cheaper once we get that other thing. They may just straight attack that. Spawn in with 400 dudes and just attack. That's undead as well. Is that undead corruption? Must be. And then we can kill that off quite easily. Carry on down this way. Yes. Yes. I say I would like a second army to protect all this stuff, but I just can't afford it.
Will Mathlan spare?
No. You need to die.
Hated landwalkers. There is no mercy.
Okay. 240 slaves is quite a bit.
Admiral of Kar's fleets. Get moving.
Assume we don't take attrition at sea. Nope.
Make way.
Black-hearted dread.
God, I feel this is a
What now?
money management campaign more than anything. It's a couple of turns to get around here though, eh? Which means that's probably be full stack by the time we get there. It's got 9 in there already. I guess those bombardments and that do give you quite a lot of extra power in your battles. And yeah, that's the region we need to raid. For 1600 bucks, you would definitely want to do that. Well, it's only a couple of turns to get here. That's not too bad. I wish that auto changed.
Bring
Click on
fire.
it. Oh man, he's far away.
Catch the tide.
You were essentially just abandoning this stuff.
I will not.
Don't know how I feel about that. Nothing extra for you, no. Ah, turn 17, man, we've been skipping diplomacy.
Yes, this man.
It's alright, hasn't changed.
Landfolk are weak.
It hasn't changed in the slightest. That's the orcs, right? Yep. Dim suns. It's a second army, I'm pretty sure.
A vile plan.
Oh, can we really not land there?
Of course.
Stop it.
I agree. Underway.
Dreadlord of Nagara. Plotting a course. Lord of the Black Court.
Can actually siege that.
Trim the sails.
By Cain.
Oh, these things can actually attack? Why does he not support
Annihilate them.
battle though?
To the waves.
Murderous lord.
You just can't? Okay. Well, that's a win.
The thrill of battle awaits.
But I'm just going to sack it. Because I want to raid the region. Oh, 80%. I'm stealing that, dude.
Next time.
Oh, so you, then you... Oh, man. Do you just send your Black Ark around to kill stuff? Is that how you're supposed to play?
Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread.
Don't take your whole army.
Speak.
He fights on the land, this guy fights at sea.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Jeez, that's pretty big buffs when you're defending. Can't really raid, can he? I kind of feel like that's what you're supposed to do. But then you don't get the buffs for your main army.
And deadly.
Hoist the
Oh,
sails.
yes, nice landed. Cool. Oh, I feel like that's probably a strategy. You could definitely do it that way. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. Because that acts as your second army, which goes and attacks ports, and your main army deals with the land stuff. Could definitely do it that way, now that I think about it. Only 40 odd mercs in. Okay. I'm not saying that's what we're going to do, but you could definitely do it that way. Ah, Beastie Boys, what are you doing?
By the cruel seas. Scour the land.
Tyrant.
If you want to join in that fight or not.
By all.
Nobody needs to move because they just need to raid that. I kind of feel like that's how you're supposed to play, but I don't want to play that way because then I have to invest so much into my Black Ark. But that makes sense. Your Black Ark's like a horde faction, and then you're just your own little faction. Don't attack it, dude. Don't take it. Oh, I actually don't know. Does it count? If he destroys it? I'm raiding the region. Yes, it does. Oh, thank God.
Attend me. I shall take it.
Ah, it's a mod now.
Sacrifices to Mathlan.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Which that makes more sense, because then this guy can shoot away and do his thing that he needs to do and go and attack those settlements. And if he dies or fails,
Admiral of Kar's fleets.
I could send the army that way.
Obey.
It does actually make a lot of sense. Okay. So where are they? Where's the next one then? So it's this one, right? Yep. Just down there. Okay. But then we need to get this guy full stacked.
Such slaughter awaits.
Oh, see, I can attack that one too, actually,
Set the
from here.
sails.
Ooh, no I can't.
Sail, damn you.
Okay, we need our army for that one.
Fire and terror.
Because this army obviously gets the buffs as well, right? Be careful of this dude, because he'll have to attack something, because he's got no settlements. It's a full stack plus a couple of armies. Other Beastie Boys, we killed him anyway. Cool. So I have experience trying to get these guys up as high a level as possible. Is it 2 armies or 1?
Indeed.
Just 1. For now. Awesome. Alright guys, that's where we're going to wrap this one up. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to hit that like button. It really does help the channel out. Thanks for watching guys, and we will see you next time.